Shots fired near Eisenhower High School yesterday morning send a Yakima teen to a Seattle hospital. And two wildfires that sprung up near Yakima yesterday have already burned approximately 600 acres.
And folks, as we hit midweek, we get more sunshine throughout our areas. I'll get you prepared for your Wednesday in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to midweek. It's Wednesday.
Yes,
we
it
like
is.
that, and we're moving along in the week. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Jason.
Oh my goodness. Again, a pretty darn nice day yesterday. A little bit more cloud coverage, but we're going to see more sunshine today and really a very mild week.
It's been a very steady weather pattern, as you've been mentioning.
Yes, especially end of August, beginning of September, just nice.
Yes,
nothing,
very nice.
Nothing extraordinary. Let's take a look outside. And folks, we are looking at a pretty darn nice day. Look at sunrise, though, after 6:30, 6:32. And for our day today, we are going to be maybe around where we were yesterday, maybe a little bit a degree or so cooler in some other areas. But just looking mighty fine. And as we move along into our day, look at all of this sunshine we are having. Definitively just a little bit cooler for the mid-Columbia, so just get ready for that. But you're not going to notice it too badly. In the upper 70s for Walla Walla. So ample sunshine, light winds, staying dry, and we do expect these conditions to continue into our weekend. We're going to start a very slow progression in our highs starting tomorrow. So just get ready for warmer temperatures. So sunny trend starts today, average temps warmer this weekend. All that in my forecast. That's coming up, but for right now we're going to send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. A 14-year-old boy was shot multiple times yesterday morning around the corner from Eisenhower High School in Yakima. Authorities say the boy was walking down West Arlington Street near South 41st Avenue when a car approached him. Police say someone inside the vehicle exchanged words with the victim and then shot him multiple times. Local schools were placed on lockdown until the area was cleared. Police aren't releasing information about the suspect at this time, but are asking for your help.
We're actively looking for anybody who may have taken photographs of this incident, seeing vehicles leaving the scene, persons that were in the 4100 block of Arlington during the time of the shooting, either right before, right after, or during.
The 14-year-old suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was airlifted to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle for further treatment. State Route 821 between Ellensburg and Selah was temporarily closed in both directions yesterday due to two fires burning in the area. It reopened yesterday evening. The Rosa Slope fire has burned around 200 acres and the South Slope fire has burned around 400 acres. Level 1 Be Ready evacuation orders are in place for the Burbank Creek area and residents on Selah Creek Road. The South Slope fire is currently 10% contained, while the Rosa Slope fire is 0% contained. You can stay up to date at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Local Teamsters Union 839 held a community rally yesterday evening to support Pasco City Councilman Irving Brown and combat the racism he says he's been facing. 2 weeks ago, Brown's campaign signs were allegedly destroyed and vandalized with racial comments. Brown says he's been facing harassment over his race since running for Pasco City Council. He also brought attention to a letter that was received in January of this year that read, quote, "Republicans will not allow blacks to serve," end quote. Local Teamsters say they support Mr. Brown and continue to support him through this process.
It was received by the City of Pasco back in January of this year. From my understanding, Mr. Brown took the high road, said he didn't want to do much with it. And then since what happened a couple weeks ago with his sign, he just wanted to come out with more of what's kind of the attacks he's been under since he became appointed to the City Council.
The Richland Police Department has announced the departure of its chief, Bridget Clary. Chief Clary has been with the department since 2017. She quickly rose through the ranks from sergeant to lieutenant, captain, deputy chief, and then chief of police in 2021. Richland Police Department Deputy Chief David Neer says as far as Chief Clary's retirement goes, it will be felt within the agency and the community.
Simply put, when you say the name Bridget Clary, you can't help but think of a cop's cop. But she's more than that. She's our chief of police here at the Richland Police Department. She's a great leader. She's a phenomenal mentor. And she means a lot, not to the folks just here at the Richland Police Department, but truly the community as a whole.
Chief Clary says in her 25 years in law enforcement, she's grateful to have ended up in Richland.
I couldn't have asked for more in my career than to have this opportunity and to do it here in Richland. Richland has some of the best, most dedicated, hardworking people. Just the compassion for the community that I see every day it's just really humbling to be a part of that, and I'm so grateful to have had the chance to lead the officers here at Richland Police Department.
And we'll have more of Chief Clary's background and accomplishments coming up later on Good Morning Northwest. The West Richland Police Department now has a safe exchange area for the public to use. It's located to the left of the front doors of the West Richland Police Department, located at 7920 West Van Giesen Street. The WRPD says there are cameras to help keep people honest and safe. According to the department, this can be used as a meetup spot for purchases made online, child exchange, or any other reasons someone would feel necessary. Well, if you're used to parking in a 1 or 2 hour limit space in downtown Yakima for hours at a time without getting a ticket, that time has come to an end. The Yakima Police Department now has 5 non-commissioned community service officers out looking for people who are violating those rules and issuing a $50 citation for each violation. Yakima police say the community service officers have been leaving warnings for weeks, but as of September 5th, that warning period is over, and they're now issuing those citations.
Issuing citations is really the last thing that the city wants to do. What we're trying to get is compliance with the regulations.
The city has also increased the number of monthly permits available for its downtown lots and upped the fee by $10 to help cover the cost of repairing and maintaining those parking lots. A public forum this week in Yakima will offer an opportunity to ask questions and learn what's happening in city government. Yakima City Council member Patricia Byers will host the forum Thursday evening from 6:30 to 8 in the Flex Room at Chuck Austin Place. City staff will also attend so they can answer specific questions about city projects and policies. We'll return in just a moment, but first Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Folks, we've gotten to Wednesday and we have more sunshine to talk about as we move into midweek. I'll have your first alert weather forecast. Let me get you ready for your day. That's coming right up.
Plus, nearly 50,000 people died by suicide in the U.S. last year. And one widow is hoping her story will help change the narrative around suicide. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets, breaded in tempura and made with cayenne, are just the right amount of fire emoji, chili emoji, grinning face with sweat emoji, and wouldn't it be double fire emoji if they came back? Spicy Chicken McNuggets, they're back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is your home in need of a remodel? Then transform your living space with help from Costless Carpet.
Have you heard about Costless Carpet's new Rhino SPC? It's changing the flooring industry. Durable, waterproof, with amazing looks that are blowing our customers away. Rhino SPC has 20 and 30 mil wear layers, making it more durable and easy to install. Costless Carpet stocks over 25 different visuals and has wide planked woods and 12 by 24 tile designs too. To find your nearest store, visit costlesscarpet.com.
It's time to celebrate the beauty of nature at the Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival. 2 big days, September 15th and 16th, starting at 10 a.m. at the Walla Walla Fairgrounds. Check out amazing quilts, see hourly demos, shop the vendors, and so much more. Enjoy both big days for just $8. Come meet nationally recognized quilter Karen Walker, plus local quilter Mona Himmelberger. So mark those calendars now, check out our website, and plan to attend this year's Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival. Welcome to Buds and Blossoms 2, your one-stop flower shop. For the holidays, For the birthdays, for the celebrations, for the sympathy bouquets, no matter the occasion, we have what you need. Drop by, call us, or visit our website for same-day local flower delivery. Buds and Blossoms too.
Dancing with the Stars is back.
And we are so excited to host the new season.
Julianne Hough joins Alfonso Ribeiro.
What a thrill it is to be back in the ballroom.
Dancing with the Stars premieres live September 26th on ABC, Disney Plus, and next day on Hulu.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Next Live, Josh Duhamel, plus Carrie Ann Inaba from Dancing with the Stars. And the Blue Man Group performs for Live Loves New York Week.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich with fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage. Well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, nearly 50,000 people died by suicide in the United States last year, according to estimates from the CDC. That number has steadily risen the past 2 years, and many Americans continue to face a mental health crisis. Mandy Gaither has more with a widow who is hoping her story will help change the narrative around suicide.
He was a complete and utter goofball. He drove us bonkers a lot of the times. We'd give anything to have that back.
He was a father, a husband, and a CEO at MARTA, Atlanta's mass transit operator.
You know, he had a really busy job, but he always was there for the girls.
Beneath Jeff Parker's exterior, there was silent suffering.
That shame and stigma is what gets in the way and prevents people from accessing help when they're struggling. And clearly that, I would imagine, was going on for my husband, since it was not something that we were aware of, that he struggled with.
On January 14th, 2022, Parker died by suicide.
And I think the thing I heard the most is, you all seem so perfect. You didn't seem like the kind of family that this would happen to. And I think that that really speaks to what we as a society think and conceptualize in our mind about what a person who is struggling looks like.
His wife of nearly 32 years is an advanced practice registered nurse at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. For the past decade, suicide prevention has been her focus. She says suicide stigma needs to be erased, and talking about it can save lives.
But if we begin to sort of change the narrative around feelings and emotions and see them all as normal and okay and expected, we can begin to get ahead of things like suicide, depression, and anxiety, because we're creating space and opportunity to have these conversations when difficult things come up. I would say that suicide does not have to be the answer. There is hope, there is help, and that you are loved.
I'm Mandy Gaither.
If you're uncertain or concerned that you or someone you love is at risk of suicide or having thoughts of suicide, self-harm, or any other mental health crisis, you can get help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling or texting the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 988. That number again, 988. Well, cancer experts are calling for lawmakers to fix the ongoing cancer drug shortage and increase funding for cancer research. This comes as the American Association for Cancer Research released its annual Cancer Progress Report today, highlighting the recent improvements that the U.S. has made in reducing cancer deaths and advancing treatment, but also the challenges of an ongoing shortage of chemotherapy medications and growing concern about the future funding of cancer research. Cancer experts plan to meet with lawmakers in Washington this week to discuss the report and what its findings mean. Well, as much as $135 billion in fraudulent COVID-19 pandemic unemployment insurance claims were likely paid out. According to a report released Tuesday by the U.S. Government Accountability Office, that equates to as much as 15% of total unemployment benefits distributed during the pandemic. It's notable bump up from the $60 billion the watchdog agency had previously estimated in January. However, the Department of Labor says the office is likely overestimating the actual amount of fraud. The findings released on Tuesday shed light on the numerous schemes to steal money from a range of hastily implemented pandemic relief programs. Last year, President Joe Biden signed 2 bipartisan bills into law aiming at holding individuals who commit fraud under pandemic relief programs accountable. Coming up, thousands of people were killed and at least 10,000 are missing in Libya following floods caused by a huge Mediterranean storm. And folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. You're watching Good Morning Northwest.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. We're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. One of our favorite dishes here is the Keto Bowl. It's loaded with delicious vegetables such as squash, zucchini, broccoli, and then you get to pick your protein, such as smoked Polish sausage, chicken, shrimp, or steak. Another favorite dish we have here is our meatball sub. You have to try this. It is delicious. We love to get to know each customer, and we want you to feel like family when you're here. We can't wait to see you at the Village Bistro.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started.
Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $2,250 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Bruce Heating and Air. Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
I'm Dr. Rachel Fedino, CEO of New You Women's Clinic and Aesthetics. And here at New You, we want to provide a unique experience for our patients. I wanted to provide a place where patients can come and they can feel heard and listened to and really in control of their healthcare decisions.
Coming here has been life-changing for me, with the incredible help of the staff, who I feel like have become my friends. The support and the program itself, it's encouraging, supporting. I've seen great results, and I don't feel like I have to yo-yo anymore. That's been wonderful. Also, I've done the Evolve, and that has given me great results as well.
New You Women's Clinic and Aesthetics is accepting new patients. Go to newyouwomensclinic.com to explore the countless ways that wellness meets beauty.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to midweek, and folks, we're looking at a very nice day ahead. Taking a little while to warm up, though we got some folks on the highways in Pasco. This is from our Geisa Stadium Skycam. And folks, we're looking at much less cloud coverage than we've been seeing. It's finally moved on the way out, and we're going to be seeing just beautiful conditions for the next couple of days, if not for the week ahead. So let's take a look at our futurecast. And as we move along into today, look at all of those clear skies. Thursday, Friday, just looking absolutely beautiful. Maybe a good time to get out the telescope. It's going to remain relatively warm in our overnight period. And just folks, get ready for plenty of sunshine on the way through Friday and probably through our weekend as well. So current temperatures, we're pretty much where we have been. We're in the lower 60s, mid to upper 50s. We usually cool down a bit as we move into our next hour, and then we start that process to warming up, but still warm conditions as you're heading out the door. And as we look at our temperature trend, we're going to be right around our average today, and then that slow ascent into our weekend. Still not much of a difference of temperatures between today and the 90-degree temperatures expected for the Tri-Cities for Saturday and Sunday, but still very nice progression. And we are going to be cooling down by quite a bit though, and we're going to see return of the 70s, it looks like, by Tuesday. And of course, next week is our last week of summer, as summer just comes to an end on Friday, and we hit autumn in the evening on Friday the 22nd. So autumn is coming, folks, and looks like we'll see some cooler temperatures leading into fall. So our winds, we're seeing a little bit of push in Dayton. Other than that, we're remaining light throughout our areas. And just like yesterday, we could see some breezy conditions at times, but they'll be very quick, nothing over an hour, as sustained conditions will remain very light really until we get, this is the first time we've seen any amount of winds coming on Monday. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Other than that, light winds as we lead up to our next work week. Our allergens, they're just staying right where they have been. Chenopod's composites are our allergens of the day. Looks like by the end of the week, we could see trees return to the low margin for allergy chances, but still weeds, grass, mold staying light. So let's take a look at our highs today. We're in the lower 80s, Yakima, Toppenish, 79 for Ellensburg. Folks, we're pretty much right around where we were yesterday. In the Tri-Cities, in the Mid-Columbia, we're in those lower 80s. Connell, our cool spot, at 79. And in the Blue Mountain region, right in those upper 70s as well. 7-day forecast, and folks, just a slow progression towards our weekend, and then quite the cool down in our next work week. First time we've seen 70s in a regular fashion in some time. Overnight lows, 50s, will dip into the 40s next week. In the Tri-Cities area, going to be right up to 90 degrees by Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of sunshine with, just like we saw last week, a little bit more cloud coverage Sunday and Monday. But for your day today, plenty of sunshine, highs in the lower 80s, upper 70s, light winds. A beautiful Wednesday is ahead.
We turn overseas now, where more than 5,000 people are now feared dead in the latest catastrophic flood event. This one even more tragic than the several other disasters we've seen just in the last couple of weeks. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has more.
This morning, more than 5,000 people are presumed dead in Libya, with another 10,000 people unaccounted for after heavy flooding caused 2 dams to collapse. Emergency workers have recovered 1,500 bodies in the city of Derna. People there reported sounds similar to explosions as the dams gave way. Rescuers delayed in reaching the city after 3 bridges were also destroyed. A hurricane-like storm triggered the flooding, hammering Libya's coast, dumping 16 inches of rain.
Climate change, a potential aggravating factor here. The UN saying that rising sea levels are leaving Libya's low-lying coastline more vulnerable to flooding.
The storm coming during an unprecedented month of climate disasters. In the first 11 days of this month, at least 8 major flood events have occurred across 4 continents in southern Europe, China, Brazil, and the U.S. Experts say climate change is not the cause of storms unleashing the rainfall, but the storms are forming in an atmosphere that's becoming warmer and wetter, making them more destructive. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
The U.S. is sending emergency funds to relief organizations to help support Libya. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, an exciting announcement from NASA after the latest discovery by the James Webb Telescope.
It's time to celebrate the beauty of nature at the Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival. 2 big days, September 15th and 16th, starting at 10 a.m. at the Walla Walla Fairgrounds. Check out amazing quilts, see hourly demos, shop the vendors, and so much more. Enjoy both big days for just $8. Come meet nationally recognized quilter Karen Walker, plus local quilter Mona Himmelberger. So mark those calendars now, check out our website, and plan to attend this year's Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Come home to flooring for the whole family at Great Floors. Elevate your space with beautiful flooring for the whole family, including the four-legged ones. Great Floors offers a large selection of Shaw Pet Perfect flooring with exclusive discounts. Shop carpet, laminate, and hardwood at Great Floors. Ask about exclusive Great Floors 12-month financing options. Visit a showroom today and live life on Great Floors.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, you know the stakes are high, the offers low. When the chips are down, who will stand for you? The big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will double down to get you the full compensation you are owed and you deserve. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
No insurance? No problem. At West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, our membership plan starts at just $79 and costs only $35 a month. That's 2 cleanings, x-rays, and much more for just $35 a month. Learn more at WRFDC.com or PDPNW.com. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Ridgeland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Wow, you really made our dreams come true.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve.
Guess that's what American Family Insurance is for. He's the wise twin.
Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto with American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
This newscast is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
A colossal planet about 120 light years from Earth may have water flowing on it.
Ooh.
That's what new evidence uncovered by the James Webb Space Telescope possibly shows. The investigation with the Space-Based Observatory revealed that the exoplanet K2-18b may have some key features of a planet that could support bodies of water and life.
Hey, where do you live? Oh, I live at K243b. It's
Catchy name.
It's very catchy. An analysis of Webb's observations found the planet has abundant methane and carbon dioxide in its atmosphere. NASA says there's also the presence of these carbon-bearing molecules along with a scarcity of ammonia, which could indicate an atmosphere rich with hydrogen that surrounds an ocean world. Carbon is considered the building blocks of life forms on Earth.
Very interesting.
Carbon-based units is what we are. And again, water is necessary for life, at least life that we know of, to form.
I'm sure people are going to want to do a lot more research on that planet.
Yeah, so very cool. I don't know how they're able to figure out that there's high levels of methane and there's I don't know how they do that. It's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
All right. I was hoping you knew. All right, folks, quick look outside. All of your first alert weather forecast. It's coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, under mounting pressure from former President Trump and his allies, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is launching an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. And new census data shows a concerning rise in child poverty over the last year.
In today's Tech Bites, Apple's new iPhone. The tech giant has unveiled the iPhone 15. The latest device has 4 new models. The biggest change, USB-C charging connectors instead of those Lightning ports. That's also the same change you'll see on the AirPod Pro. Apple also added AAA roadside assistance to the iPhone 15. It's expanding the emergency SOS via satellite to help when you're out of cell phone range. Whether you have a flat tire, run out of gas, or lock your keys in the car, the service will be free for the first 2 years. Finally, Apple is moving away from leather because of its carbon footprint. New cases for iPhones and bands for Apple Watches will be made of fine woven. It's a textile that Apple says has a suede-like texture and consists of mostly recycled materials. No more leather, huh? Guess Apple has nothing to hide. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
If we want a more viable future for our kids, we need to find more sustainable ways of doing things. America's plastic makers are investing billions of dollars in new technologies and creating plastic products that are more recyclable, durable, and dependable. Our goal is a cleaner, healthier planet for generations to come. For a better tomorrow, we're focused on making plastics better today.
Wanna Leave works all day, so I can keep working my magic. Just Wanna Leave. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve, who do you take it for? And for fast topical pain relief, try Aleve X.
I'm Amber. I've lost 128 pounds with Golo taking release. I have literally tried everything. I was on the verge of getting gastric bypass surgery, and I saw the Golo commercial, and it was the last thing I tried because it worked.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has announced he's launching an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. And a concerning report released yesterday shows the number of children living in poverty has grown significantly since last year.
And folks, as we hit midweek, we get more sunshine throughout our areas. I'll get you prepared for your Wednesday in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday. And Jill, we're coming to the last few days of summer. Summer ends next Friday. Are you holding on to summer or are you welcoming fall?
I am welcoming fall with open arms. I love fall.
Yeah, I love fall as well. It's just the smells and we get to
the cooler temperatures.
Yes. Not necessarily
the flavors
pumpkin
of
spice.
fall.
Yeah, not necessarily the pumpkin spice, exactly. But, you know, and Halloween is just around the corner, and we're going to get to spooky times here next month.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Fantastic.
Gotta love it.
Yes. Get me some stuffing already. All right, let's take a look outside. We're not going to feel like fall today. We're going to feel very much like a summer day with average temperatures, and we're going to slowly warm up towards the 90-degree mark or upper 80s for most of our cities by the time we get to our weekend. For today, hovering right around our average for all of our cities, 83 for Yakima, very much on par with what we saw yesterday. We are a bit cooler. We were around 87 Monday, about 83 for the Tri-Cities yesterday, down to 81 today. So just a little bit cooler for the Tri-Cities area. But again, ample sunshine throughout. And for the Walla Walla region, cooler as well. We're in the upper 70s for the Blue Mountain region. We're going to start that ascent, slow ascent into our weekend. Again, we're seeing those warmer temperatures on the way. Average temperatures today and sunny trend after quite a bit of cloud coverage Sunday, Monday, and a little less, but still prevalent yesterday. So get ready for ample sunshine today, and that's going to be lasting for a bit as well. So folks, all of your forecast coming up, but for right now, we're going to send it back to Jill.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy officially directing a trio of committees to launch an impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden amid increasing pressure from some hard-right Republicans who have threatened to oust him from the speakership if he didn't move ahead. This after several Republican-led panels have worked on various probes related to the Biden family but have yet to directly connect the president to any wrongdoing. ABC's M. Nguyen has the latest from Washington.
This morning, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has launched a formal impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden, yielding to mounting pressure from right-wing Republicans in Congress. McCarthy saying Americans deserve answers about whether Biden benefited from the business dealings of his son Hunter. When pressed for proof, McCarthy dodged.
All I said is an impeachment inquiry allows us to get answers to the questions.
Republicans have been investigating the president for 9 months and have not found any concrete evidence of misconduct by Biden when he was vice president. Less than 2 weeks ago, McCarthy said he wouldn't open an inquiry unless the full House voted for one. But after several former President Trump's congressional allies threatened to boot him as Speaker, McCarthy changed his tune. Sources say Trump recently discussed an inquiry with several House Republicans. Other GOP members admit there isn't any direct evidence of wrongdoing.
Have you seen any hard evidence that President Biden did any wrongdoing here?
2 months.
We are developing that.
The White House quick to condemn McCarthy's move as extreme politics at its worst.
It's based on the fact that he is being attacked from his right and he's throwing them red meat. It shows how illegitimate this inquiry really is.
Democrats also calling it a sham.
There is not a shred of evidence that President Joe Biden has committed an impeachable offense.
Others on Capitol Hill openly mocking the impeachment inquiry.
Oh my gosh, it's devastating. Ooh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh no.
It would take a majority vote on the House floor to impeach the president, something that's currently a long shot. Only 3 other presidents have been impeached: Andrew Johnson, Bill Clinton, and Donald Trump twice. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has made another push to hold one trial in October for all 19 defendants in the Georgia election subversion case. The judge in the case is expected to issue a decision in the coming days, but has already expressed heavy skepticism of holding one joint trial. The Tuesday filing was a follow-up to a hearing last week where Willis prosecutors made arguments about trial timing and keeping the case together. Some of the defendants have already invoked their right to a speedy trial, while others, including former President Donald Trump, oppose the fast-tracked timeline. All of the defendants in the case have pleaded not guilty. A troubling rise in poverty in the U.S., especially among children. According to a Census Bureau report, approximately 12% of children lived in poverty last year. That's an increase from roughly 5% the year prior. This marks the largest jump since the supplemental poverty measure began in 2009. It corresponds with the end of a pandemic enhancement to the child tax credit. The report shows the overall supplemental poverty rate rose about 4% in the same time frame. The rate takes into account non-cash assistance, tax credits, and needed expenses. Economists say that makes it more accurate than the official number. Jason Valentine is here now with a look at your forecast.
Is Wednesday, and we're seeing more sunshine today. It will be warming up. All of your forecast coming right up.
Plus, air travel delays may not be going away anytime soon, as an air travel trade group says the air traffic controller shortage won't ease for years.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
If you're hurt at work, your life can go into a downward spiral.
You're injured. You can't work. Your bills are piling up.
But winning workers' comp benefits isn't easy.
You're the underdog.
We'll fight laboring industries to get you the workers' compensation benefits you deserve.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Hey, Tri-Cities, it's time to discover summer at Corwin Ford. And time to gear up and get out there on a new Ford to discover all the best summer has to offer, including our best selection and best offers and best rates of the year on Ford trucks and SUVs. So get ready, Tri-Cities, and discover summer with Corwin Ford, family driven for over 100 years.
Get ready to dance, because this morning, the new cast of Dancing with the Stars will be revealed live on GMA. Who will be dancing this season? Just wait till you see. Live only on Good Morning America.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Fred's received a truckload of Samsung refrigerators just in time for the Labor Day sale. Save $360 on a stainless Samsung side-by-side fridge for only $12.99. Fred's also has an incredible price on a Samsung French door fridge. Priced at only $14.99, you save $1,100. Plus, get up to $500 in exclusive rebates. Save on all major appliances at Fred's Labor Day sale.
It's a factory-authorized clearance at Blue Compass RV. Before the 24s arrive, every 23 must go. Every reasonable offer will be accepted. All 23s come with an exclusive 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. A $5,000 value only Blue Compass can provide. If you've ever dreamed of owning a new RV, now is your time. Every 23 must go at the factory-authorized clearance only at Blue Compass RV.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, the air traffic controller shortage that has been blamed for several recent travel disruptions isn't going to end anytime soon. According to Trade Association Airlines for America, it's going to last at least 5 to 7 years. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says the U.S. is currently short of about 3,000 controllers. Airlines for America calculates even if the Federal Aviation Administration hires everyone who goes through its academy, we're still going to be short for years. That one academy is the only way to get certified in the U.S., which the group says is a huge problem. It is suggesting allowing universities with air traffic control programs to offer certification courses. Airlines are also planning to ask the FAA to cut back the number of flights at the New York area airports. That region is where air traffic controller understaffing is at its worst. Well, we are just days away from a potential strike of United Auto Workers against the big three automakers, and negotiations are heating up. The UAW says it's seeing some progress with its talks with General Motors. Sources say GM's pay increase would reach 20%, but that is still lower than the union's demand of 40% over 4 years. Ford is reportedly only offering 16% wage hike. It's unclear what Stellantis is proposing. The union reportedly wants the automakers to agree to a cost of living adjustment that would protect workers against inflation. The UAW contract is set to expire at midnight on Thursday. Coming up, a Seattle police officer is under fire after comments made about a 26-year-old girl who was killed when she was struck by a police cruiser. And folks, I'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things fall. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. Now we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About a year and a half ago at the Bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy. Stay off the freeways. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Hope you had a nice Tuesday as well. Slowly waking up this morning. A few people out on the highway there in Pasco. And folks, we are looking at another nice day today. And finally, we have been moving on from the cloud coverage that's been with us since Sunday. So that is moving off into the east and really dissipating throughout our regions. Let's take a look at that futurecast. And we have more sunshine and clear skies overnight on the way. Just a hint of cloud coverage until tomorrow, and then it's pretty much out of here in the northwest, and it's going to remain that way into Friday, most likely into Saturday, and we'll see some cloud coverage start to build up as we get to our Sunday. So again, beautiful conditions continue. Our temperatures, we're staying warm this morning, and look how closely grouped we are, from 62 in Walla Walla down to 56 in Prosser. So folks, warm conditions for your morning. We should dip a little in the next hour, and then we'll start to the process of heating up for our day. Speaking of which, we're going to heat up to right around our average for all of our cities, so either lower 80s or upper 70s. Then we'll slowly ascend into our weekend as, again, we're just saving the best temperatures, or the hottest temperatures, may not be the best for you, but the hottest temperatures for our weekend. Then a pretty darn big drop off as we get into Monday and Tuesday. So cooler temperatures are on the way in our final week of summer next week as fall hits very late on Friday, a week from this Friday. So wind speeds, they are remaining light, double digits for Dayton. But besides that, we are looking at light winds, and we can see winds pick up slightly as we get into our Monday. So just a little bit of increase there. Other than that, light winds. So folks, pretty nominal winds. We have temperatures mostly in the 80s, lower 90s, and nice conditions through the weekend. Just very, very nice. Our allergy forecast, Chenopod's and composites, those remain your allergens for the day. Trees, the only one in moderate zone. Other than that, we're looking very, very good, though we've been in a good zone for some months now. So let's take a look at our highs today. We're in the lower 80s for Yakima, Toppenish, pretty close to where we were yesterday. Upper 70s for Ellensburg. Over in the Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 80s. We're a touch cooler in the Mid-Columbia. Connell at 79. And we're in those upper 70s for the Blue Mountain region. 7-day forecast, and folks, we are looking at, again, slowly ascending temperatures and more sunshine as we get into our weekend. Looks like clouds will return Sunday and especially Monday. We could even see a little bit of shower activity on our Monday. We're going to keep a close eye on that. And when you drop 10 degrees in just a day, that does often happen. And our overnight lows will be getting cooler next week as well. In the Tri-Cities area, looking much nicer sunshine-wise, up to 90 for Saturday, Sunday. More cloud coverage Sunday evening into Monday, and a slight chance of some shower activity there. That's the first chance of any real shower activity since early last week. So folks, plenty of sunshine is expected for your Wednesday. Highs right around the average. Should be a very nice Wednesday ahead with warming temperatures into your weekend.
The Seattle Police Department has released disturbing body camera video following a deadly collision in January. A 23-year-old woman was hit and killed in a crosswalk by a speeding police cruiser. You can hear one officer's remarks to another following the collision. Sebastian Robertson has the latest.
This video from a Seattle police officer's body-worn camera captures what sounds like a callous disregard for human life.
Initially, he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't.
That's the voice of SPD officer Detective Daniel Otterer. It's recorded January 24th, one day after a woman, 23-year-old John V. Kundula, was struck and killed by another officer's squad car while that officer was responding to a call. Kundula was in a crosswalk when she was hit by the patrol car that was going 63 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone.
But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Seattle police say the video was flagged by a department employee, say the Office of Police Accountability is now investigating. But that's not blunting the impact for some.
I don't even have the words to describe how I feel. I'm sickened, for one thing. And it's doing a lot of damage.
Victoria Beach works with new Seattle police recruits, says she's hopeful for the future of the department, but is saddened to hear those words.
Somebody died. How do you laugh and joke about something like that? Whether you agree or not, keep your mouth shut if you have comments like that. And especially you're an officer, we don't need you. You're not what Seattle Police Department wants.
As for the officer heard in the video, King 5 has confirmed he's also the vice president of the Seattle Police Officers Guild, the largest law enforcement labor union in the Northwest. The Guild did not return a request for comment.
When we come back, we'll have all the highlights from last night's MTV Video Music Awards coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
The man of the hour has arrived. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Let the journey begin.
These are the people who help you stay well, searching lower prices and brands you love on the shelves, behind the counter or in the aisles. Healthier's better when it happens together. CVS Pharmacy. Healthier happens together.
After serving in the military, life can seem like an endless loop. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start, and the cycle never stops. You're not alone. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to learn more.
At All City Transmission, we're proud to be American and proud sponsors of the Great American Flag Swap.
Honest work, quality price, All City Transmission.
It's time to celebrate the beauty of nature at the Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival. 2 big days, September 15th and 16th, starting at 10 a.m. at the Walla Walla Fairgrounds. Check out amazing quilts, see hourly demos, shop the vendors, and so much more. Enjoy both big days for just $8. Come meet nationally recognized quilter Karen Walker, plus local quilter Mona Himmelberger. So mark those calendars now, check out our website, and plan to attend this year's Walla Walla Valley Quilt Festival.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Prosser Urology Center, now accepting new patients.
All right, folks, let's head closer to home as we have made it to midweek. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Folks, temperatures pretty much around where they were yesterday, though we are looking much nicer with more sunshine throughout. Upper 70s for Ellensburg over in the Yakima Valley. We're right where we have been in those lower 80s, almost uniform temperatures. Mid-Columbia, we're actually a touch off of yesterday, lower 80s. Connell, Basin City, upper 70s. But again, folks, plenty of sunshine. And our friends in Boardman, a little cooler today at 75. Other than that, the Blue Mountain region right around that 80-degree mark. I got your full forecast coming right up.
A lot of stars and performances at last night's MTV Video Music Awards. It's the first time, or the first VMAs in history with an entirely female lineup of Artists of the Year nominees, along with fashion and 50 years of hip hop. Here's ABC's Will Gantz with the highlights.
You never know who might show up at the MTV Video Music Awards.
Make some noise for NSYNC.
Or what might go wrong. Or totally right.
Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow.
Diddy named MTV's global icon, but to his daughters, he's just dad.
Dances around the house all the time, blast music, like blasting music, late hours of the night.
But the night belonged to the ladies.
All I have to say tonight is thank you.
What does it feel like tonight to be celebrating the leading ladies of music?
Amazing. Being a female in this very male-dominated industry is hard. So I'm so happy and excited to see so many females.
Don't you see, baby, this is perfection. Shakira winning the coveted Video Vanguard Award this year.
I want to share this award with my fans.
In honor of Shakira's big night, do you do a Shakira impression? Can you?
Yeah. There's the man I chose. There's my territory.
And hip-hop celebrated 50 years in an epic medley spanning decades.
To be here celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, what does it mean to you?
Man, it's everything. You know, I grew up in the Bronx, you know. Hip-hop is my DNA. It's my life. To see the pioneers get celebrated, get their flowers, there's nothing like it.
A jam-packed night of music, fashion.
Tell me about the album.
You see the big feet? I'm stomping on them, you hear me?
And answers to some of reality TV's most pressing questions.
Who is Hunky Dory?
I have to ask, who is Hunky Dory?
Me. Me.
And Taylor Swift took home 9 awards, including Artist of the Year, Video of the Year, Song of the Year, and that makes her the second most winning artist ever in VMA history, behind only Beyonce.
Okay. Wow, a lot of entertainment that night, and of course we go to bed too early to catch it.
Yes, yes.
But we'll catch the recap.
Yeah, I do want to see the 50 years of hip hop.
That'll be interesting.
A lot of fun. All right, folks, quick look outside. Let's get you ready for your Wednesday. We have more sunshine on the way. Can't tell right now. Starting to see a little bit of light. I'll have your forecast coming right up.
Plus, shots fired near Eisenhower High School.